Hey guys, how you doing? Team Tactics here. So I'm gonna do a bit different in my videos today. I've got this. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take, but I'm gonna do this video on survival foods and food prepping and what type of foods you should have stored away for emergencies or anything bad that could happen regardless of pandemics or earthquakes or anything. Just food to have on hand if anything bad did happen. Hey guys, like I said before, this is going to be a video on food and food items that you should keep. So getting straight into it, this is just some food items that ages ago I thought would be a great idea. I'm going to replace some of this stuff with other things later on. It's it's not set in stone, but this is just what I've got in this box so far. Just post a video, get it out there, get some ideas going, get people to realize, okay, I need to store some food, because it's important. If shops are closed for an amount of time, and you don't have a source of food at home like a storage, then you're pretty buggered. But anyway, I've got some Mediterranean risotto. So this is cool. You just add water and gives you a meal. Another thing is rolled oats. Rolled oats are amazing. They're high in fiber. Got heaps of protein, and they're really nutritious. Nutritious carbohydrates. Carbohydrate meal. And you get a lot of calories from this, so this will keep you going, especially for breakfasts in the morning and stuff like that. And this will keep forever basically if you keep it under the right conditions. So rolled oats. I've got some oral hygiene, so this is just some Colgate toothpaste. I've got some special, that's why I've got some here. And also make sure you keep extra toothbrushes as well. Next thing is some trim milk. I got trim milk because my partner, she can tolerate blue milk, but for her it's much more nicer on the stomach if she has trim milk. Yeah, some trim milk. This is powdered milk, so you add water. A lot of these things you've got to add water to because they are dehydrated, but that's okay because we've got heaps of water storage anyway. But yeah, got to have some of that good stuff. Next part here is be going into a bit of the pasta-y kind of things. Oh, move that over there. So obviously I've got some spaghetti here, 500 grams of spaghetti, pasta, good carbohydrates, add it with meals. Got some lasagna pasta as well. My favourite, macaroni elbow pasta, good for mac and cheese. Also got long white grain rice. Now white grain rice is amazing in terms of its storage. It's another carbohydrate. Yeah, it'll just keep for a long time if you store it in the right conditions, and it will fill you up. That's what you want in an emergency, something that's going to fill you up. And also I got another one of that. Oh, look at that! I've even got 3. Who knew? Right, coffee. Caffeine's quite a major thing in an emergency situation if you need to keep awake. A lot of people can't live without coffee, especially people that have to get up in the mornings. So I got coffee in here just in case. This isn't like the granulated one where you have to put in that plunger thing. This is just coffee, just chuck straight into a cup, hot water, some sugar and milk, and away you go. You can even put the powdered milk in there too. Next thing I got is sugar. Sugar is quite important, especially in this day and world. You got to, if you need to make a light electrolyte drink, sugar and some salt, which we'll see in a second. Add sugar to anything, to baking, and sugar's really good. It keeps for a long time as well if you store it in the right conditions. And same with table salt. Oh, my England is not good today. Table salt. Basically, yeah, it can be used for electrolyte replacements, food, taste. The iodide, so it's got iodine in here as well, which is good for your thyroid gland and all that stuff about preventing nuclear fallout. Salt keeps for a long time as well. It is actually used in the olden days as a method of, what do you call it when you give people money? Currency, there we go. There's a method of currency back in the olden days because of how valuable it was. And I've just got some like cheap Alfredo pasta. This stuff is actually really tasty, but it's not really that filling. For me anyway, might be for some other people. I got some popcorn. Some popping corns. That's to kind of put it in there just for like a bit of a treat. It's, you know, it's small, doesn't weigh much, and you can get heaps out of it. A morale booster, you could say that is. Right, now getting into some of the canned foods here. So the only problem with canned foods is that there's a big weight issue. So obviously with canned foods you can't put them in like an emergency bag. You have to kind of you know, store them at home really. That's the only place you can store them effectively. But anyway, I've got beans. Beans are super high in protein and very nutritious for your diet if you're adding it to a meal. Gotta have some beans. I've got heaps of spaghetti, just because I love spaghetti. Canned spaghetti. Haven't had it for a wee while. I should probably have it. Another spaghetti. Yeah, oh gosh, yeah, absolutely heaps of spaghetti. The thing is with prepping for foods, you want to get the foods that you're gonna like. Like you can just go to the store and buy a whole heap of stuff that you know is gonna last forever and you know, it takes no energy to store it or energy to keep it in a good condition. But the other side of that coin is, are you actually gonna eat it? Like there's some other stuff in here like fruit salad I probably wouldn't eat, but I've got it in here anyway because I thought at the time, and peaches, I'd probably eat them. But at the time I thought it, you know, it's a canned food, it's going to last basically a long time. Same with like corn. My partner loves corn, so I got some corn for her. And yep, more peaches. Pineapple. Pineapple's really good. Tasty. I'll definitely eat that. Red kidney beans. Kidney beans, yeah, just another dietary thing you gotta have. You gotta have a variety of things, and any type of like kidney beans or mixed beans, they all have high levels of protein. Speaking of beans, baked beans. I've also got some add mince. So this is just like a simmering sauce or a cottage pie sauce. So you add your mince to the sauce and then cook it up and stuff. I don't know how that got in there. It doesn't make sense really having this in here because you've got to have mince for it. But I guess if you had dehydrated mince and you know, cook that up, it could work. Might take that one out. Yep, more peaches. God, oh here we go. More pineapple. Big fan of fruits. I think the reason behind me getting a lot of fruits was because of the water content. So it's not a dehydrating agent. It's hydrates you because you get a lot of your water intake from food. Beetroot. I just saw the big 4.5 health star rating. I was like, yo, that's going straight in my basket. Got some beetroot there. Good for your diet. Antioxidants. Peanut butter. That's another important thing too. Jam packed with protein and carbohydrates and fatty amino acids. Really good for like a long-term kind of food. Gives you that energy boost and that it's just get peanut butter, put it in your bag, you'll be sweet. And this is not, this is as heavy as it's going to get. It's not in a tin, it's in a plastic jar thing. So you probably want to get some peanut butter as well. Yeah, let's grab this one. Yep, more spaghetti, look at that. Doesn't end. Yep, more beetroot as well. Beetroot's good. Last thing is gherkins. I love gherkins. Gherkins are really good. They taste good grilled, they taste good raw, they taste good any time. This is more of just like a treat option. I probably wouldn't recommend getting something like this, especially in a glass jar. Although this is going to stay in a box, granted, it's not going to move around a lot. It's just, I guess it's another weight thing. And it's another thing that could break, whereas a tin, could crack open and that's it. Or glass would shatter. Other than that, that's kind of like the contents of my, one of my stored food caches, or stockpile of food. The reason like I said before, the reason you should stockpile foods is because in an emergency situation, supermarkets might be overrun. You've seen this heaps and heaps of times all over with this coronavirus pandemic and some of the other things like the earthquakes and all that. Stores get raided you know, if you're unlucky and you get there a bit too late, then you know, there won't be any ideal foods for you to take home, or buy take home, or however the method of getting that food is. So it pays off to have food storage, or storage of food. But yeah, there's also some other stuff I haven't included in that box. This is the bag that sits directly on top of it as well. So I got some more plaster. A massive thing of baby wipes. Hygiene's very important. This is 140 thick wipes. Gotta get that ultra thick. Yeah, keep yourself clean. Oh, this is just a bottle of water, of the many waters I have. Another toothpaste, and our beloved hand sanitizer. Yeah, like I was mumbling on before about, make sure you have, you know, your medical supplies. You know, I don't know, board games, or obviously your massive water storage as well. You got to have at least, I don't know, I think it's like 3 liters of water a day per person. It's like what, a gallon or so. Yeah, you just got to have water stored just in case something does happen. Have food stored just in case something happens. I think of it as insurance. You know, you pay insurance on a car, but you don't think about it, and it's normalized because, you know, everyone should have insurance on a vehicle, for the event that they get into an accident or something happens to their vehicle, and they have to, you know, they have to get the company to pay to fix the car up without you having to pay it up front. That's what I think about this. You know, I get all this food and I get all this water because it's insurance to me. So if there was a big disaster that happened, I wouldn't be stuck on the short end of the stick saying, I need some food, I need some water. I've already got that here. You know, you don't, this is one of these things like toilet paper. You never miss toilet paper on a daily basis. You're like, okay, cool, go to the toilet. Oh yeah, it's always toilet paper there. But toilet paper is one of those things where you don't realise it's gone until it's gone. If you get what I'm saying. It's kind of like this. You don't realise how important something like this is until you really need it. And that's why I do this, and that's why everyone should have some sort of food supply and water supply. Anyway, that's enough rambling from me. Hope you learned something from here. If you liked the video, chuck a thumbs up. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe. Helps the subscriptions go up. If you've got something similar to this, chuck a comment down below of what you have, or, you know, some good ideas of what I could put into my food storage, whether that be different types of carbohydrates, maybe some more liquid foods, maybe going away from the canned stuff to packaged stuff. You know, just put down in the comment what you think would be best and what has worked for you in the past. Alright, other than that, stay safe. We'll catch you next time. Peace.